Hey guys, so before we get to the actual video, I have a huge announcement. I said huge announcement. Thank you. I just wanted to let you guys know that I am a genius now in the literally arts because I wrote a book. Yay! Hell. I gotta start working out again. And I know this is very sudden news for a lot of you, especially if you don't follow me on Twitter at @TheRealRyanHiga or my Instagram at @NotRyanHiga or on my Facebook at Facebook.com/ but the reason for that is that I don't like to promote myself or my own products because I think that's very selfish and conceited, and I think Facebook.com/HigaTV, that's what it was. Make sure you guys like my page, share all my videos, and make sure you guys go check it out right now. But yeah, I wrote a book. It is called How to Write Good, and this is the cover. This is not the actual book. I just print out the cover and put it on a different book. This is Radiographic Pathology for Technologists, 5th edition. And obviously my book is gonna be better because my book has Oh, this has pictures of brains and stuff. I don't know why am I reading this? But yeah, I wrote the book. It's called How to Write Good. It's very, I mean, it came from my mind, so it's very different. And I mean, I'm gonna be honest, it's super weird. I don't think that most people who casually read books are gonna like it because it's so different. But say that you have a big announcement. I did that. In fact, I said it was huge. Don't let the fans know that this is a promo. Of course not, I'm not an idiot. And very important, make books sound interesting. Do not call book weird or anything else negative towards the... This book, How to Write Good, is so damn good. It is, sorry, so damn well. Can't be making those kind of mistakes anymore. I'm a published author now. This is the best book ever. It is not weird. It is not anything that I have to say negative about it. It is exactly like every other best-selling book out there right now, except for the fact that it hasn't sold that much yet. But other than that, it's the same thing. There's a cover with pictures in it. There are words, so many words. I have the best words, huge words. Going off topic. The reason why I bring this up, other than the fact that I am not promoting my book, is because writing a book is a very important stage in a YouTuber's career. It means that I am in one of the final stages of my YouTube career and my YouTube life, so.
Ooh, yeah!
What are you guys doing?
That means that we can get out of here, right?
Yeah, it's really cramped back here.
I have to poop so bad.
No, I said one of the final stages, not the end. Just watch the video. There are 10 major stages in the life of a YouTuber. You already know one of the final stages called write a book, but we'll get to that later. Also keep in mind, some of these stages may be out of order for some people, but for the most part, these are stages that almost every YouTuber goes through at some point. So let's start with the first one. Stage 1, just for fun. Not all, but the majority of YouTubers first started creating their YouTube channels because of an interest that they had and they wanted to give it a shot. Not for fame, not for money, they basically started making videos just for fun. Stage 2, I'm smelling poo.
What?
Cause you're famous now, so you think you're the you know?
You could have made a better title than that.
Yeah, I feel like you just said that because it rhymes.
You know what, guys? Can I just... Stage 2, I'm smelling poo. This is the stage where you first start to discover your popularity. You start getting recognized on the streets, you have fans, people want pics and autographs, and for you, you pretend like you don't enjoy all this attention because it happens all the time. But deep down, let's be real, you love it because you feel special. Stage 3, F everyone that hates me. The more successful you get, the more hate and negativity you will receive. And this is the stage where you make your first video about haters and why you can't understand why they're so hateful. Because it bothers you a lot knowing that even though you're so loved, there's a lot of people out there that hate you. Stage 4, haters don't bother me no more. Stage 4 is when you get even more popular, the peak of your YouTube career. And with all that fame, you get more and more haters. But now that you've seen it so much, you've learned that hating on haters doesn't work. This is the part where you put on a cool guy act and pretend that hater comments don't affect you anymore. But in reality, it still does. Stage 5, fun has died. There's always that moment after your peak of your YouTube career where things start to slow down a little bit. And that's when you begin to freak out and start questioning yourself. You start doubting your own content, and eventually you start to change your content in order to try and bring your growth back to what it used to be. It's pretty much desperation time. This is where you start using the old strategies, such as clickbait thumbnails and titles, collabing with other random YouTubers so you can increase your subs. And this is also where you start doing more of the popular trendy challenges. Just anything it takes to get you more viewers. And after a while of doing this, you get to a point where your content's not even what you started out making. You're just making stuff to get views. Stage 6, kumbaya, positivity and shit. You're depressed now because your YouTube fame has been dying down for a while now. However, this is a stage that you magically turn that all around by watching one inspirational, motivational speaker on Facebook talk about happiness. And then you take that speaker's advice to heart and over-exaggerate it, not just to yourself, but to all of your fans as well. Stage 7, the big decision. After a few months of being overly positive, you realize that you were putting up a front, and you weren't really as happy as you were pretending to be or preaching others to be. Now you must decide, do you keep making YouTube videos or do you quit and go and pursue something else like acting or making a movie? And regardless of what you decide, you still make a video telling all your fans that you want to quit YouTube. Stage 8? Just kidding, mate. You told everyone you were done with YouTube, but you're back. It was a joke. What a surprise. After such a long break from YouTube, you feel hyped and refreshed and ready to start taking YouTube serious again. You also found that passion again of what first got you started. However, this doesn't last very long. Because of your long break from YouTube, your growth and your views are lower than ever. Perhaps it's time to take drastic measures. Maybe you should rebrand yourself. Maybe start drama with another YouTuber. Maybe it's not about what kind of videos you want to make, but what kind of videos will get you more views. Stage 9? Write a book. Yeah, I started the whole rhyming the title thing after the intro, so you know, stage 9, write a book. Time. Stage 9, write a book time is to write a book. Like I mentioned earlier, one of the last stages in a YouTuber's life is to write a book. This is the point where you believe that you've gone through so much that you feel the need to write a book. First, you finish writing the book, then you don't promote it at all, which makes the book publishing company very upset with you and tells you that you need to promote it or else. To which you then say, I don't care, you don't scare me. I'm not gonna sell out and make a promotional video just to sell books. What kind of person do you think I am? Someone who would just randomly promote my book, How to Write Good, and say that, oh, it's available for pre-order in Amazon right now. Links are in the description next to my tour dates that I'm going to be going on in the next month in the following cities. Absolutely not, is what you say then. Stage 10, the end. This is the stage after you write your book, the final stage. You're finally in a great place where you're happy and satisfied and content with what you've done with your YouTube career, and you finally think it's time to make that last video. It's a heartfelt video where cheesy music begins to play, where you start thanking everybody for everything that they've done for you, for this incredible 10, 11 year journey, whatever it is for you that you've been on, and you just try to show how much you truly, truly appreciate them. And even though you're known to be comedic and you shouldn't be, taken seriously, this is the one time that you are genuine with your viewers, and you really, really just can't thank them enough for everything that they've done. And, it gets a little cheesy, but none of that really matters because it's all about the appreciation you have for the fans, and well, it's time. It's the end. The end of stage 10. On to stage 11.
Wait, what?
Stage 11. The same issue I had rhyming with 7. Stage 11, Heaven? No, this stage is not even called 11. This is stage 1-1. Because in stage 1-1, you repeat back to stage 1. But you have twice the fun. Because you finally understand how to truly live like a YouTuber and enjoy it. Because as we know, that was the whole goal to begin with. To have fun. It's one big completed circle. Do what you want to make. Make what you want to make. Who cares if it's a boring video with no skits in it? Who cares if there's really poor drawings in there? Even if you're not an animator and they look pretty bad. Throw them in there. It doesn't matter because you're having fun. Twice the fun. Stage 1-1.
So it's completed then?
What?
Stage 1 is done. So it's over, right? We can finally leave.
What? No, it just repeats. You just have to add a 1 in front of it now. Huh? From stage 1-1, twice the fun, we go to stage 1-2. I'm smelling...
Oh.
I warned you.